Peace to all my fellow drivers. Teddy mother and trips in this bitch. Check it out. The week I made $1,850, $1,850. All right. I think I was $2 off from there, but that week was a St. Patrick's week, and I did have to drive to Savannah, so you can take the gas out, you can take the hotel fees out, whatever you want to take out, it don't matter. What I grossed was $1,850. What I did that week was I went hard Monday and Tuesday. All right, I probably roughly made over $600, and what I was shooting for was to get the ride bonus on Lyft. So I did all Lyft, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Lyft. All right. And Thursday, I did 2 rides. But my main goal was to hit that ride bonus. And last year, it was 110 rides. Friday morning, I chilled out. So, like, I think I left about roughly around the afternoon, probably like 12, 1 o'clock. I got out there around, I'm gonna say 5 o'clock, let's say that. So when I got out there, it was Friday, right? Now, St. Patrick's Day wasn't till Saturday. So while I was out there Friday, I figured, you know, people would be out there partying Friday. So I went out there early Friday, nothing. I mean, it was dead, man. And you can see them blocking all the roads off and stuff that night, Friday night. But man, when I tell you, I think I made probably like $100 that day. And I put in a lot of freaking hours that day, you know. And I was doing more sitting around than anything. And I got nervous, man. I'm like, I drove all the way out here, man, and ain't no rides. But you know, my boy Mike came through, and this is another reason why I went out there. My boy Mike had some points on the hotel, so I mean, we split that up for 2 days, man. I put in 30, he put in 30. Boom. We had the hotel for 2 days, and we barely slept in that joker. We seen each other probably one time, and that was Friday freaking night, man. You know, because it wasn't even busy Friday night. I got there before him. Shout out to Mike, man. We woke up around, you know, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock. Got out there around, you know, maybe 10, 11 o'clock. So as people starting to come, it started getting busy. And that was on Saturday, which is St. Patrick's Day. And this was last year. And it really started bumping, man. When I tell you that thing was litified, man. That thing was fire, man. And I mean, around 6, 7 o'clock, it just was crazy. It was, to be honest, it would never probably be enough drivers to hold down Savannah, man. You know, that last year, I don't know about this year, but I'm telling you, it wouldn't have been enough drivers to hold down the Savannah. So what my strategy was to do all I can on Lyft, right? All Lyft, because I wanted that ride bonus. And now last year, I remember, cause my boy Michael had, he had a guaranteed of a certain amount of rides. Now I don't remember the rides, but it was a certain amount of rides. He was guaranteed $700 and something dollars. He was guaranteed a certain amount. I don't know if it was $700 and some dollars, or it was close to there, right? And he had to do a certain amount of rides between Friday and Saturday. So, I mean, they guaranteed you $750. It was like, whoa. And you know what I mean? That's guaranteed $750 in 2 days, you know? I didn't have that. They didn't give me that. You know what I'm saying? They didn't give me that. I would have loved it, but they didn't give me that. So I had to go hard, you know? But anyway, went out there. Like I said, man, Saturday was crazy. Rides, I did at least 4 rides, man. That was $85 or more. I remember one ride I took to South Carolina, which isn't far from Savannah, you know, but it was like maybe 40 minutes, right? I did a Hilton Head, which was $95. And you know, the thing, I didn't feel bad, but when they got in, you know, and I look at it and it'll be like half an hour, 40 minutes. And you know, I'm thinking to myself, like, do they know this surge is 3.5? And you know, I'm like, freak it. You know, they out here to spend money. I'm out here to make money. It's all good. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I was doing those long rides and my palms was itching, man. So I ended up doing 12 hours or 14 hours on Lyft. And they shut me down. After Lyft kicked me off, I went straight to Uber, right? I did some on Friday. I remember cutting on Uber and Lyft because it was so slow, you know. But Saturday, I did straight Lyft. Lyft cut me off, and then I turned Uber on, man. I had to get that money. And I remember Uber, I roughly did $400. Just that Saturday, I did $400 on Uber. And I think Friday I may have did like, you know, 80 bucks or something like that. I mean, I stayed out there, man, as much as I can. And it wasn't even as much as I can. I stayed out there until the surge disappeared. To the prime disappeared. Now, to refresh your memory, last year was prime and surge. This year will be set rates. All right? So, if I do go out there, which I'm not sure if I'm going to go out there or not, if I do go out there, I will have to switch up my strategy. And why is because I only could do Lyft. And it's all set rates. You know, no more prime, no more surge. So everything's going to be set rate. And that's just how it is, you know. And so if I do go out there, I know St. Patrick's Day is Sunday this year. And that's what kind of throws me off, which I'm not sure. Because last year, St. Patrick's Day was Saturday. So Saturday night they partied. They didn't party at all Friday night. And I told you, there was nothing Friday night. It was dead. It was just a bunch of drivers, no people. Okay? Now, see, this year, I don't know if they're going to party Saturday night because St. Patrick's Day is Sunday, or are they going to party Sunday night because St. Patrick's Day is Sunday. You know what I'm saying? I would think they're going to party Saturday night because St. Patrick's Day is on Sunday. So they wake up to St. Patrick's Day. And also, since there's no prime or surge, I will only do short rides, which would be hard for your Uber drivers because if you arrive, you only know where they're going when they get in. All right. With Lyft, you hit arrive, you know. So I'll be canceling all the long distance rides. I'll be doing all short rides because the rate is set. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want, if I'm doing a set rate of $15, you know, I want them to go around the corner. I don't want them to go 30 minutes out the way, because that $15, I drop them around the corner and come right back and get another $15. I would go Saturday night, right? Because I believe they're going to party Saturday night. I wouldn't waste no time being out there. I would leave before the traffic come and maybe get out there, you know, around 6 o'clock so I could rest a little bit. And that's on Saturday. And I would do my whole 14 hours until Lyft kicked me off. And then I'll probably sleep in my car so I can drive all the way back home. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't even get no hotel. Forget it. You know what I mean? Sleeping in my car, taking it right back home. I'm not wasting no time out there. And that's the way I would do mine. But that week I made $18.50, roughly $18.50. All right, and that's including the bonus of Lyft. And I mean, I did $100 worth of tips from Uber and Lyft, and it was lit out there. And I remember after Saturday night, after I woke up in the morning, I even went out there, walked around, and even chilled, man. And there's still a lot of people around there, but it started surging in prime again when I left. But I left it alone. I made my 1850. I'm not gonna kill myself like I already did. I ain't gonna lie, that was a good week, man. And that was my most paying week ever. I don't know if I'm going yet. And for real, I'm leaning towards not. But if you coming from Atlanta, you coming from South Carolina, North Carolina, Florida. If you go to Savannah, you best believe the money's out there. That's why you out there. Maybe me. Smile up, man. Daylight savings just hit us. That means spring is coming. If you go to Savannah, be safe.
Terry Tips. Stay tuned to Terry Tips.